This is the Marvel Legends X-Men Animated Series VHS Marvel's Cyclops. It's done in this nice VHS packaging. If you don't know what VHS is, it's how we watched videos back in the day. We would rent an analog magnetic tape, magnetic strip cassette tape. We'd play it in a player and out pops the video on the TV. I picked up this figure from a hobby shop called AAB Collectibles. It was priced at about $36 US. Not too bad. I mean, considering this is an exclusive figure. It's got some fantastic artwork here and there. And yeah, I promised myself I'd be staying away from the X-Men. I thought I'd completely quit this line. I would be limiting my purchases of Marvel Legends. You know what, guys? I really tried my best to resist purchasing this figure, but Cyclops was just perhaps one of my favorite X-Men characters of all time. When I was reading comic books back in high school, the X-Men, Cyclops was just right up there, top 3, top 5 favorite mutants of all time, even Marvel characters, I should say. And I just couldn't resist getting this figure. This is looking to be, at least from what I've heard and seen, could be the best version of the 90s Jim Lee Cyclops. Let's get this guy out of packaging. And here is Cyclops out of packaging. And this figure looks absolutely terrific. This figure might have single-handedly, sucked me back into collecting Marvel Legends. Oh my goodness, what an incredible looking figure. It's just so Jim Lee, 1990s Cyclops. Watch the cartoons, you know what I'm talking about. This is by far the best 90s Cyclops we've had from the Marvel Legends line. And I love the fact that they've really done some improvements with this male mold that they're using for this character, for this figure. It appears to be a lot of the modern features that we're seeing now with the Marvel Legends figures. There's like pinless joints right here for the elbows, pinless joints, double jointed knees that are pinless. He's got butterfly joints, which is cool, which was not present in both the previous releases of this character in Marvel Legends format. I love that his boots have been updated. It really feels like superhero boots and not combat boots. I love the fact that they've sort of molded the straps separately and embedded them into the figure's pieces, for the figure's parts. Like this one, within the thigh, they've embedded that strap so it just doesn't fall down anymore. The same thing for the lower straps on the boots. It's not annoying, it doesn't fall down anymore. And I think this is the best thing they've done with this mold. You see that strap? It's 2 pieces. The lower piece is embedded in the abdomen so that when you make him do an ab crunch, the strap doesn't sag forward. And I thought that was a really nice feat of engineering, just keeping all of his straps in place. I love that. These have been glued, I think. So everything's great. He's got these cell shading. The cell shading doesn't really bother me as much as perhaps maybe Jean Grey or Wolverine or Mr. Sinister. I really like how the cell shading worked. It's very subtle. It really does work. Okay, now the figure comes with some extra hands. You've got the open hands, the reaching out hand. This one is probably just a waving hand. And he's got the hand that pushes on, with 2 fingers that push on his ruby quartz goggles and visor. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, now this figure is not without its issues. Minor issues first. You see some paint smudging here and there with the X logo. This one's okay, but this one, yeah, it needs work. And it sucks that you can't see it because of this new plastic-free packaging. But my main issue with the figure I got, and this is probably me just my usual bad luck with Hasbro products. Look at the visor on that head sculpt. The head sculpt is absolutely gorgeous with that flowing hair, but the visor, I don't think it's been cut properly. It's a little wonky on my copy. I don't know if I can fix it, if I should just cut it or just maybe track down another figure, I think. I think it's been improperly cut and just my bad luck with Hasbro. I mean, it's also not glued on properly. Yeah, it sucks. This one is going to bring the rating down. So, yeah, it sucks. But if it happened to me, there's probably a chance that it might have happened to a fellow collector. So they got to work out that issue in cutting that soft PVC plastic. And so some final thoughts on this Marvel Legends VHS format X-Men Marvel Cyclops. I absolutely love this figure. I think this figure has somehow sucked me back into collecting Marvel Legends and even, you know, collecting a few X-Men figures here and there. I really enjoyed this figure. It's just a shame that there are some issues in the paint apps on his X, and they have that sort of major issue in cutting out the soft PVC plastic for his visor. It could just probably be on my copy, but I honestly think they should work out the quality control on that particular part of the figure. And because of those small issues, the figure is going to get a 9.5 out of 10. Still, I think this is the best 90s Jim Lee, 90s X-Men cartoon Cyclops that we've gotten for the Marvel Legends line. Please just wish me luck in finding another copy of this figure so I can get a better one with a better cut visor. I mean, it's going to be a pain to hunt this figure down because everybody wants it. If you're a big X-Men fan, you cannot snooze on this figure. You have got to pick this one up. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this Marvel Legends VHS X-Men Marvel Cyclops. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.